Hello ladies, this is Anna Laura Brown of AnnaLauraBrown.com and host of the Autoimmune Rehab podcast at AutoimmuneRehab.com. Today I am going to be sharing with you how to make the perfect gluten-free, dairy-free salad. Now there obviously are a couple different variations, so I will explain some of those as well. And if you're just gluten-free but not dairy-free, the main thing that I would add would be like a little bit of feta cheese. But personally, I really can't have dairy. I occasionally will cheat, and it's just really not a good idea for me. So I'm gonna make this totally gluten-free, add dairy-free. It's not gonna be vegan though, because I am gonna put eggs, which eggs are not considered dairy in case you weren't aware of that. Okay, so the first thing that you gotta start with is the right lettuce. Personally, I really like to use one of these organic spring mixes. You can get other kinds of lettuce, but I find that this just works the best. And it's a brand new box, so I'm gonna open it up and take the lettuce, and I'm just gonna put some here on my plate. I have my plate already here for me to create my salad. There we go. I don't want to use too much lettuce. If you use too much, then it makes too big a salad and you're eating too much, that kind of thing. Okay, then the next thing that I usually like to have is some kind of tomatoes. Now I have chopped up underneath right here already a regular tomato. You could also use like a couple of baby tomatoes. Those would work as well. And then the next thing, which is something that some people might find a little bit odd, is I like to use a little bit of red onion. And specifically red onion. White onion just doesn't really taste good in salad, but for some reason having a little bit of that raw red onion in salad works really good. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on here. This can also be really good for your immune system as well. I'm not gonna do a lot, just, a few little sprinkles here just to give me enough. There we go. I have this nice chopper I got at Walmart that I really, really like, that chops vegetables up really good, and then you can store things in the fridge that way, so I just keep them chopped up. Then the next thing I like to add is like some pickled canned beets. These are just the Great Value brand at Walmart, so I'm just gonna take a few out of here. I'm not gonna use, a ton, just a few slices. Then I like to add in a few olives, and this is also the Great Value Walmart, so I will just put a few there. And then the next thing I like is to do some hard-boiled eggs. And I have this little contraption that I found on Amazon that usually works pretty good to try to shell them. I haven't actually cracked, I just barely actually hard-boiled these eggs just in the last few minutes, so they're not totally cracked. So I'm gonna have to try to see if I can get these peeled so that you can see me put them on the salad. Okay, so let's see here. And it looks like this one, I didn't quite, oh, there it goes. So you can see it's starting to come undone now. So I'm just gonna peel the egg, and you can use just one hard-boiled egg or two hard-boiled eggs according to whatever your preference is. I have two sitting here. I don't know if I'm actually gonna eat all two though with the salad, so I'm just gonna put one for right now. Another thing you also can add, which I'm actually not gonna do it tonight because I've got enough other things on my salad, but you could do something like a little bit of chopped green, red, yellow, any kind of bell peppers. That always makes a nice colorful salad, or even a little bit of shredded carrot. I do have carrots, but I'm not gonna put them on tonight, but that would be another option that you could do to add some extra vegetables and a little bit more filling, flavorful, that kind of thing. Or you could also put on a few cucumbers as well. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of cucumbers. I actually didn't like cucumbers at all when I was younger, as a baby and younger child, but then I started developing the taste as an adult where I started to really like them. And so, nowadays I do sometimes do cucumbers with salad, but that's just kind of how it is. Okay, so then the next thing that I like to add on is a little bit of a crunch. And when you're gluten-free, watching your diet, you can't have a lot of things. So these are some sunflower seeds, and I also have some pumpkin seeds. So what I'm probably gonna do is put just a few of these on here. could also do, you know, like walnuts or even sliced almonds are really good on a salad too. So, you know, you have a few different variations there, maybe even some pine nuts. And then I like to, of course, have some avocado. Anybody that knows me knows that I really, really love avocado. So I pretty much almost don't eat salad without avocado. I've been known to go to the grocery store just to buy avocados. It's kind of crazy, but that's, you know, something that I have done. Get that pit out of there. Okay, and then just finish putting the rest of this avocado on here. And then last but not least, technically you can mix this around and you can maybe even do something like add a little bit of hummus like a dressing. A lot of dressings have a lot of things in it that really aren't good for you, so I don't like to use a lot of dressings. They do have some of my favorite dressings at like Trader Joe's that have some that just have like honey or no sweeteners, things like that, pretty good for you, but I am out of stock. Don't have any of those in my cupboard at the moment. So I'm not going to use that. So instead, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of this olive oil on it and mix in the avocado and everything really good. And the other thing that you can sometimes do is you can use like canned tuna or like some sliced chicken or something like that would be really good. Or even like ham or even bacon that you've cooked and then chopped up onto the salad. But I'm not going to do any of those tonight, but that would be another good variation that you could do. And here you go. You have the nice big salad. So if you have any questions or would like to do a free consultation with me to learn more about how I can help you improve your overall health and well-being, regardless of any kind of autoimmune condition that you have, please reach out. Let me know. Take care, and I look forward to hearing from you.